Hi, my name is Mary. Today FM plays the best music in Lambasa. Today FM rocks.
My name is Thomas. I'm here in Nakasi and I like to listen to Today FM because it rocks.
My name is Milenia. Today FM rocks here in Singatoka.
My name is Enrique and Today FM rocks here in Tabwa.
My name is Mary Jane. I love listening to Today FM here in Ba. Today FM rocks.
My name is Ilay Tiambal and I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks here in Osur.
Today's hit music on Today FM.
In the news tonight, FTUC to go ahead with protest. Vehicles still missing in Rewa River. And Water Authority refutes claims made by FTUC.
From the studios of FBC Suva, Jackie Spate.
The Fiji Trade Union Congress confirms they will be going ahead with the nationwide protest next Friday as planned. Despite police confirming they've yet to receive a permit application from the union, FTUC General Secretary Felix Anthony says they will maintain their stand. Anthony says they want to raise their disappointment in relation to 6 issues, which involves various union members. Pranita Prakash reports.
The Fiji Trades Union Congress says they have applied for a permit to march in Nandi next Saturday. General Secretary Felix Anthony says the key office bearers met on Wednesday and decided that they will go ahead with the nationwide protest on Friday and a march protest on Saturday.
This was applied last Wednesday. We don't need a permit for a nationwide protest. We're not going to go out in public space, so we don't need a permit for that. For the march, yes, we've made an application for 4th of May, and we're waiting for the approval.
However, police say they are yet to receive a permit application from the union. According to the Public Order Act, any person who wishes to organize or convene a meeting or procession need to apply 7 days prior to the event. Meanwhile, Civil Service Minister Ayar Syed Kayum hopes common sense will prevail.
So, let's not abuse the process. Of course, there are certain laws regarding strikes. Again, you have to give proper notice, there are particular time periods. So again, they would have, effectively not been in compliance with the various laws pertaining to strikes if they were to do something like that next week. I hope that common sense and goodwill will prevail.
FBC News also questioned Minister for Employment and Industrial Relations, Praveen Kumar, on the planned protest. However, he declined to make any comments. Pranita Prakash, FBC News.
The Water Authority is refuting claims made by Fiji Trades Union Congress General Secretary Felix Anthony that over 2,000 workers will be laid off by next Wednesday. However, in a statement, WAF Board Chair Bhavesh Kumar strongly refuted these claims, saying the authority is going through a restructure and the authority will finalise its employee numbers shortly. Kumar says the interpretation of the provisions of the collective agreement by the union is an issue before the arbitration court, and it would not be fair to make any public comment regarding same at this stage. The Parliamentary Standing Committee for Public Accounts yesterday toured both the Namboro and Nasinu medium prisons. The visit was part of a submission made by the Fiji Corrections Service on their prisoners and employees management system. FCS Commissioner Francis Keane explains they have a rehabilitation-centric approach to ensure inmates not only have a second chance at life after prison, but that while imprisoned, they attain a recognised skill. Maggie Boyle joined the tour and filed this report.
Serving time in prison is not the ideal predicament for any Fijian. However, the Corrections Service is working to be an institution that affects change for the better.
It's not an easy task, and some of the things that you witnessed on your tour today, down at Namboro, at the farm and also at the Medium Correctional Center, are some of the tools, rehabilitation tools that the Fiji Corrections Service actually delivers.
As part of the prison tour, PAC members were shown various programs in which the inmates are involved in, from tailoring and agriculture to automotive engineering.
Our training academy in Namboro is recognized under the Fiji Higher Education Commission. And from there, they also recognize this vocational training school and also some of the certificates that we give out, particularly the joinery.
PAC Interim Chair Government MP Vijendra Prakash says he and other members of the committee have been impressed.
It's an eye-opener for all the committee members, and we are really proud to see walk the talk
by the prison department and the change that has taken place from year 2016.
Opposition MP Andile Tiangyunin Baravi also noted that it was especially commendable that some inmates would be able to acquire a formal qualification to assist them finding a job once they served their sentence. Maggie Boyle, FBC News.
The search for the missing vehicle in the Rewa River was suspended for today. Police spokesperson Ananai Soro says this was due to unfavourable weather and dangerous conditions. This comes after an attempt yesterday and the previous day also had to be suspended for the same reasons, as well as to ensure the safety of the officers involved. A combined team of divers attempted to dive in search of the missing vehicle yesterday, following a discussion between the Commissioner of Police and the Commander Fiji Navy. The car, its driver and an unconfirmed number of passengers plummeted into the Rewa River on Wednesday morning after it veered off the road in Kasavu, Nausori. Police continue to ascertain the identities of the driver and the other suspected passengers. Still to come, PM celebrates 65th birthday. And Dr. Wangai Nambete rates local nurses highly. Details after the break.
Nambula FM, nambandua ena sere.
Oya uvasit sai sai lambasa, ya ndo talita ina warong nambula FM nambandua ena sere.
Guya do tumeli ako ena tau no hinga toka. Talita kina na warong nambula FM, nambandua ena sere.
Wana tunga nambula FM, nambandua ena sere nawaluan.
Na vengo fani na tau.
Health Minister Dr. Ifiremi Wangai Nambete has stated that government will continue to support nurses as they are the backbone of the health service delivery. While officiating at the 62nd Fiji Nurses Annual General Meeting, Dr. Wangai Nambete says they will train and equip nurses all throughout the country. Saniani Boiler reports.
Nurses are unseen heroes. The health minister says it's about time nurses' voices are heard.
If we didn't value you, I wouldn't be here today. The fact that we value you, I am here. And I'm here to listen, and my chief nursing officer is going to be with you for the next few days to listen to you, because we value you.
Dr. Wangai Nambete says despite the remote areas they are posted to, they will continue to take extra steps in saving lives.
And I see the stamina that they have and the perseverance, it inspires me, because I then realize that I got to be at my best. That I have to be at my best. And that's one thing that I'm driving in Dinham House at the moment, is the mere fact that we exist because you exist.
The Health Ministry supports 2020 as the Year of Nurse and will be planning out celebrations throughout the country. Sainiani Mboila, FBC News.
Prime Minister Frank Bainimarama today was treated to an early morning birthday surprise by the members of the Republic of the Fiji Military Forces. The Prime Minister today turned 65 and was greeted by the Commander of RFNF, Rear Admiral Viliaminau Poto, and other high-ranking officers. Bainimarama thanked everyone who battled the cold and wet weather to join him in celebration. 10 competitors now remain as Mirchi FM's Ba Mehedam competition is about to end its third day of competition. Tiredness, muscle cramps and slumber has begun to kick in for the 10 remaining competitors. The competitors have had no time to waste during their 20-minute breaks as they rush to their families for foot massages, food and drinks, while others have power naps. In Mirchi FM's Ba Mehedam competition, competitors sit on a designated mat for 4 hours without spilling the cups of water beside them as an added obstacle. The last competitor sitting will walk away with a $60,000 two-bedroom house. Meanwhile, daughter of competitor Reena Devi from Nawaka Nandi, Ashwantika Devi, says she knew that her mom had the courage to join the competition and she reckons she can win it.
I just came here to give my mom and myself full support. So we came here and we stayed in my brother's place. So it's a really amazing feeling right now.
Coming up in sports, futsal recognises equal participation of women in sports. And Sebo Rees impresses for Crusaders. Details coming up.
Lola, I am Eleanor. For the best classic hits, I only listen to Gold FM here in Singatoka. Gold FM, only the classic hits.
My name is Seni Rawa. I love listening to Gold FM here in Nosuri. Gold FM, only the classic hits.
My name is Dino. I'm from Outrigger, Coral Coast, Singatoka. I love listening to Gold FM, only the classic hits.
My name is Salote. I love listening to Gold FM here in Nosuri. Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Bula, my name is Marida. Gold FM plays the best classics here in Outrigger, Singatoka.
Gold FM.
Two former star veterans of Fiji Rugby are likely to be part of Fiji Airways Flying Fijians team of officials to this year's Rugby World Cup in Japan. FBC Sports can confirm that former captain Pio Bosco Tikoisuva and Ilaitia Tuisese have been approached by FRU to travel with the team. Both Tikoisuva and Tuisese was awarded life membership during the Fiji Rugby annual general meeting today. Koroi Tandalala reports the extent of their involvement with the Flying Fijians will be revealed by FRU.
With more than 30 years of experience in rugby, Pio Tikoisuva says he was thrilled to receive the award, hinting he might be part of the Flying Fijian coaching team as they prepare for the World Cup.
CEO just told me they got a plan for me on the Rugby World Cup that I may have to be part of the watch that. They haven't given me what the particulars. They just told me they've got a plan. I said, gee, guys, ask me first before you get your plan.
Former Fiji Sevens player that won the Hong Kong tournament in 1997, Tuisese says the Flying Fijians need to get started with their camp if they are to stand a chance at winning the World Cup in September.
My only wish that they can come in early for them to regroup quickly and have a little bit ample time for them to be able to put things together before they go to Japan. Because it's quite unfair as it is at the moment. People, the All Blacks, the Wallabies, and everybody's doing their weekend camps and all that.
The Fiji Rugby annual general meeting was held at Novotel in Lami today. Koroi Tandulala, FBC Sports.
Minister for Women, Children and Poverty Alleviation, Meriseni Vuniwanga, officiated the launch of the Clean and Bright Futsal Championship at the National Hockey Centre in Suva last night. Vuniwanga says she is pleased to see futsal as an inclusive sport in the country that recognises equal participation of young girls in the country. Koroi Tandulala with more.
Vuniwanga says sports has huge potential to empower women and girls and a force to amplify their voices.
You see, the Ministry of Women, Children and Poverty Alleviation has been supporting these championships for a number of years. And it's firstly because of the fact that they include women's teams in soccer games. It's a game that not many women play, so it's basically advocating for the empowerment of women in sports. Also because of the fact that there are certain platforms that can be used very effectively to pass forward messages that we feel strongly about.
Futsal organizer Mohammed Nadeem says their aim is to raise awareness and increase the standard of women futsal in the country.
Women's futsal is something that is at a very, very infant stage at the moment. And probably all of us, it's not only about Fiji football, it's we as organizations and individuals who can also contribute towards enhancing women's futsal further.
The futsal semi-finals and final will be played tomorrow at the National Hockey Centre in Suva. Koroi Tandulala, FBC Sports.
Wellington Phoenix FC striker Roy Krishna has won the inaugural ABC A-League Player of the Year as judged by experts across the season. Fiji-born and former Queen Victoria School student Sevu Reece could be a bolter in the All Black squad this year. This after he continued his impressive form, scoring 2 tries for his Crusaders side to beat the Lions 36-10 last night. Meanwhile, the Highlanders have leapfrogged the Blues in the New Zealand Conference with a ruthless 52-0 thrashing of a poor Sunwolves side. The Highlanders overwhelmed Tony Brown's outfit, racing to a 33-0 lead at halftime. The Highlanders scored 5 more tries to extend their lead in the second spell, sealing the victory. Periods of rain, heavy at times, and squally thunderstorms was experienced over the interior and eastern half of Itilevu, Lau and Lomaiviti Group, Taveuni and nearby smaller islands. Elsewhere, afternoon and evening showers and isolated thunderstorms were also experienced. Taking a look in the west, it was a rainy Saturday coupled with thunderstorms. Eastwards from Pacific Harbour to Suva, similar conditions with heavy downpour experienced since this afternoon. And up north, fine weather in the morning. However, strong winds and rain affected the group after midday. At sea, easterly winds 20 to 30 knots, rough to very rough seas, moderate southeast swells, poor visibility in areas of heavy rain and thunderstorms. For the tides, low tide at 12:09 a.m., high tide at 6:21 p.m., sunrise at 6:17. For tomorrow, rain most likely to continue into Monday, and tomorrow's temperatures mostly ranging in the low 30-degree range. Further outlook, we're looking further on to Monday. Periods of rain and squally thunderstorms over eastern half of Viti Levu, Kandavo and nearby smaller islands, as well as Vanua Levu and Taveuni. Recapping the main stories for tonight, FTUC to go ahead with protest, vehicles still missing in Rewa River, and WAF refutes claims made by FTUC. Now for these stories and others, you can tune in daily to our sister radio station Gold FM. To our poll question segment, we're asking, should small boat operators be penalised on the spot for not adhering to weather warnings? Visit our FBC website to answer. Remember, you can send us newsworthy pictures and videos on email fbcnews@fbc.com.fj or share it with us via Facebook page FBC News. You can also follow and tweet us your news tips at FBC_news or simply hashtag FBC News. That was your FBC News for tonight. From the team and I, good night.
Hi, I'm Jyotishma. I'm from Singatoka. I love listening to Mirchi FM. Mirchi FM is hot.
Mirchi FM is #1.
I'm Charlene Robert. Mirchi FM rocks in Lambasa.
I'm Soname Nasori Jackson. Mirchi FM is hot.
My name is Raymond Dutt. I'm a Baba Singh Alliance. Mirchi FM is hot in Lambasa.
I'm Kritika from Jax Nasori. I love listening to Mirchi FM here in Nasori. Mirchi FM is hot.
Mirchi FM, it's hot.